Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the third episode of Tantei wa mo Shindeiru. And last episode we were introduced to our new girl Nagisa, who's kind of meant to try to fill the void left behind by the way too soon departure of our wonderful, lovable detective girl. It's not the same, but at least it's something. At least they gave us something instead of just leaving the hole empty. I guess I can appreciate that much, especially because she's a pretty good girl for what it is. But anyway, last episode we actually tried to solve the mystery of her heart and like the mission of it, who gave it to her, you know, stuff like that. And we definitely got a lot of that figured out with the help of our baddie criminal. So yeah, now he has this new girl in his life. I guess we'll see how things go from there. So let's jump on in and see how the show goes. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, we have our Katakawa, we have our Funimation. And then we have our anime. Oh yeah, now I remember, that's how we ended out the episode. We have our idol girl. Told you. Because of course she's an idol. Well, is Nagisa gonna step up? He's not just a sidekick, he is the legendary sidekick. Man, I forgot how good she looked. Natsunagi Nagisa. She may be gone, but her dream, her legacy will live on. We gotta still fight the good fight, detect things that need detecting. So, anyway, we are more than happy to help this idol, probably Chuni girl. Just want to grab the eye patch and pull it out, then let go. You know, kind of like they did in Konosuba with Megumi, who always comes in mind, by the way. Whenever I see a character with an eye patch, Megumi is always what pops into my head, as if she invented eye patches. There's also a blonde girl there. Have we met her? I don't think we have. Man, I'm just starting to miss her more and more. Because they show her so much in this opening. Just to remind us that she's gone. Just to twist that knife. It's pretty messed up. Back into it. That's Yui Nya quality. Yui Saikawa. One of us are written the same way as Saikawa from Kobayashi. What? Want to run that by me again? And this really is like a classic detective sort of, you know, story. Like Detective Conan kind of stuff, you know? Not that I've seen it. Oh my god, there they are! There they are! They just straight up pop up on the screen. Oh my god. Is this real life? 6th grader, wow. Oh, this is so weird. Oh, this is just... Oh my god, I cannot believe this is happening. I mean, I had warning about this and I still can't believe it's happening. Okay, now my life is complete. Where's the stop recording button? Yeah, you're Yui, yeah. That's a bold claim, girl. Treating me italicized. Oh, wow. Now we know his true title, Legendary Pervert. That'd be quite the twist. I do like the cat face smile thingy she's got in her hood. What is happening right now? I think that might be a bit much. Mostly because I don't want to go to jail. It's been a long day. Which was made better by seeing Fubuki and Matsuri on the screen. I really do like her shorts. They suit her rather well. It is a lot to take in. Understandable. You know, you're really starting to just make me miss her more and more. Yes? Aw. Okay, that was nicer than what I thought she would say. City bus. Just put a T right there and... Aww. Just hugging the teddy bear. Life is not fair. The heart wants what the heart wants. Yeah, it's probably that sleepy one over there. He definitely has that look on his face. I know that look well. Yeah, that was not the best way to make a first impression. Now Tsunagi is such a mouthful. I could get lost in those beautiful red eyes. Speaking of YouTubers, I mean, with a different, slightly different hair, I could see her looking a little bit like a certain zombie. Like it's just a bit more red on that hair. As you have to yell for him to hear you. Well, no kidding. It's kind of the point. I feel like that table is bigger than my apartment. I really don't think it is. Okay. I'm not sure I completely followed that, but okay. I mean, somebody else called himself a legendary detective in this show. I don't like it. Makes her especially feel like she's trying to replace the legendary detective. I mean, I know she has her heart and everything, but still. Cut out letters. Yeah, it is very classic burglary. I don't even know what to call it. Ooh, wow. That's quite nice. Yeah, but I mean... Of course. Okay. Okay. I was wondering where she was going with this. That's great. They... I appreciate them a bit more now. I can respect that. Okay. Want a big reward? Unless you want to be homeless and starve, yeah. The important things. Yeah, I mean, detectives aren't really for guarding, they're for just figuring out things. Always useless in these kind of shows. She really got that from that? That's impressive. Maybe she's a real legendary detective. Yes, I got the joke. The reference. As opposed to who? Are they even around? I assume not. Considering what a depressing show this is. Yeah, you sure you don't have like a little sister? Likes dragons a lot. I mean, blue's my favorite color, so I would gladly take that sapphire. I wouldn't steal it or anything, because that would be a crime, but if somebody were to offer it to me, I would certainly take it. She said that such a serious way. Are I going to an idol meeting? Okay, that was very unfortunate. I'm gonna have to try to fix that editing as best I can, but you may have to resync it a bit on your end. But I think anyone would feel pleasure from that. Okay, I think that's a little bit ahead. It's just close enough now. Okay, let's hit the brakes a little bit. Definitely NG. I know, right? I mean, sometimes idle meetings go into overtime. It's fine. She's an interesting one. You definitely need a lot of self-confidence to think you're important enough to be idolized by others. I don't like you pointing that at me. Could you maybe put that down? Some things you probably shouldn't do as a joke, like pointing a gun at someone's one of them. Yeah, this girl. I don't even know what to believe anymore. Yeah, I know. The heck? How are you mentally? That's a good question. You do seem a bit off your rocker. Because you have a dark dragon in your hand, sealed. Wow. Almost getting some Monogatari vibes from this scene. I mean, kind of from the show in general, but... I'm sure things will become very troublesome very quickly. Especially because we... Never mind. Oh. Was it like a naughty dream? If so, please tell me more. I know, right? I would have loved to see that. Nantonaku. Okay. Well, what were you expecting? You're getting into tsundere territory here. That was brought up. I would love to. She like takes off her shirt right away and there's a swimsuit underneath. That is the motivation. Oh yeah, that was kind of a death flag. I was too focused on the reward to think about it, but yeah, that was kind of a death flag. Which, you know, is concerning in this show in particular. Because I swear, if they kill off two beautiful girls in this show, we're gonna have a riot on our hands. Stairs, my worst enemy. Can you carry me? Well, I mean, you gotta come prepared. What's the problem? He became a simp. There's no saving him anymore. Ewing, yeah. They really got him that quickly. Tuesday. I mean, it's gonna be the most important to him. Sure, I guess that matters too. Having a heart in between the U and the I bugs me for some reason. Just put it at the end. Well, maybe you should. Get on his level. Wow, this is actually a nice concert hall. I love this man. Boo up, boo up. I'm gonna die. This is the best development. Cause he's like so dead inside for so much of like the last episode, this episode. Now look at him. He's regained purpose in life because he's discovered the glory of idol. My eyes are watering. He was just getting so into it. I know, right? Like, I know I've been saying that too much. I'm sorry. I am not awake enough to get whatever they just said. Oh. Yeah, a seal, like the eye patch seal. Plot twist, she's the real thief trying to steal a sapphire. Staff. Is there a bad guy over there? He does look a little bit suspicious. Okay, yeah, he's definitely suspicious. Oh no. Did he steal something from her? Because I was gonna like kidnap her or something, but she was left there, so. So what exactly happened? And now I'm not gonna tell her. He has a name. I mean, I thought we did that. Well, the sapphire, not the... Although... Trying to handhold an idol. Unequivocally. Like what, her being the real bad guy? Yeah, I mean, I got that much. I mean, that one interaction with all the I'm joking about joking, that part kind of made it clear that she wasn't the most trustworthy girl, so no shocker there. But yeah, what happened earlier was apparently my hard drive just ran out of space during the recording, so it automatically stopped, so I had to delete a couple things, then I had to readjust things and restart the recording and restart the playing of everything. So that was rough. There should have been space. I don't know why there wasn't. There's really no reason for that to be the case. Like, even looking at my desktop, it didn't even seem much to really delete, so it shouldn't have been an issue, but I'll have to look into that in more detail later. I just kind of wanted to get back into the show, so... It also kind of just knocked me off balance. Just in general, it was harder to pay attention to what was going on, because I was so rattled by that. It's very unfortunate. Bum 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 bum. What I see in that eye. Okay. So, what do you see? I guess we'll find out next time. So, that was the third episode of Tantei wa mo Shindeiru, and we finally got our virtual YouTubers, our HoloLive girls, up on the big screen. And I said that back in episode 1 that I'd heard they would make some kind of appearance in this episode, and I kind of figured it would be some kind of like virtual appearance, that they would be on a TV set or something. Even though I was prepared for that, it was still kind of hard to believe, because it was just such a surreal kind of thing, you know? Like, I can't imagine if I actually didn't hear about that and it was just a complete surprise. I probably would have lost it, honestly. I probably would have been knocking things over, just mess everywhere around me. That's probably what would have happened if I hadn't at least got a bit of a warning on that. But it was great to see nonetheless. They're just so well animated. Well, I mean, more so than they usually are with their avatars, because of course that's rigged to their actual body movements, much more limited than actual full-on proper animation. But that was great to see. So I had to mention that. So our Yui girl. Yui is in fact an idol. I'm pretty sure I called that last episode. I mean, it was pretty clear. And the eye patch, I mean, Chuni, it says Chuni to me. I don't think we ever got complete confirmation. I mean, we kind of did. She said it was like for a character or whatever, right? I mean, she didn't really act like full Chuni in the episode, if you know what I mean. Like, she acted less Chuni than I expected her to. She was still very much a silly one, right? We saw some of her interactions with Protagonist-kun, right? She's definitely a silly one, and also a liar, as we established by the end of the episode. So she also calls him a pervert a lot, which has got to hurt your feelings after a while, I would imagine. But yeah, our mission is pretty much to, I guess, protect the sapphire. Like, some criminal said they were gonna get it. Like I said, it was all very cliche, classic kind of stuff, you know? You get the newspaper clippings warning in advance that you're gonna steal it, you know, even though a real criminal would never really do that, because it just makes it harder. But fiction, drama, mystery novel, whatever you want to call it, sort of things, they do that to make it exciting, you know, so it can be more of a direct battle between the mastermind criminal and the police force and or master detective that, you know, works alongside them, right? It's that kind of thing. So we had that situation here, and we thought we would just beef up security, but apparently that's not easy, because the concert's on the same day, and the guards are a bunch of simps, so they just they prioritize the concert, which I understand. I definitely get that. Of course, a really funny thing was when Kimi got into it. Like, because I mean, the one scene, Nagisa walks up to him and he's like all dressed like that. My first thought was, okay, he's just getting into the role, right? Just trying to blend in. Like, I didn't actually think he was really invested in Yui, like an actual fan of hers. Like, I didn't quite make that leap initially, but as it kept going, it became more and more clear. And then during the actual performance itself, this man was just oh my god, it was just so great. I don't know why I loved it as much as I did. I mean, I kind of know why, because he's such a like fairly stoic, dead inside kind of guy, really relatable for me. But like, he goes to this concert and just like goes wild. It was just the best. That definitely one of my favorite parts of the episode, just hands down. I wish that would lasted longer, actually. That was too good. So that was cool. We also have a little bit of the internal strife between Nagisa and her heart. You know, that would have a really different meaning in a different show, but here it's very kind of literal, because you got the remnants of Siesta in there, and she has some actual arguments within Nagisa's dream over Protagonist-kun, but not like in a romantic sort of way, like they're fighting over who gets to be his girlfriend. It's nothing like that. Don't get the wrong idea, Baka. So yeah, I would have loved to have actually seen that like fully animated, like the fight she had with Siesta. I would have enjoyed seeing that. I did enjoy her kind of like wrestling moves on our protagonist. So I kind of want to go back to this part, see if I can understand what they're saying about the 8-1 thingy. Come on, Natsugi. 8-1 is coming. That means the next song, Yahachi won. What he said. And she's a filthy casual, doesn't know the set list. Don't abbreviate sudden stop on the 9-star express to 8-1. What does that even mean? Sudden stop on the... Q Tasha. I guess it's just like a math thing. I guess 2 Qs. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, okay, Hachi 1, 81, 9 times 9 is 81. Okay, that is definitely a nerdy thing to do. Okay, I half get it now. I guess that's good enough. I want to go back to the actual incident near the end of the episode, because we see a guy back there. And, yeah, I mean, he has like a Yui headband and a face mask, clearly ready for Corona. And he's like looking around, so I mean, he couldn't look much more suspicious if he tried. Although, it is kind of funny because wearing a face mask doesn't look very suspicious to me because I'm so used to seeing it because of the state the modern world is in. But, you know, in a normal timeline, wearing a face mask like that would be suspicious, right? So it is kind of almost like it's almost difficult for me to put myself in that mindset of face mask equals suspicious when it's kind of not the case anymore. But it's probably supposed to be in the show. He just like rushes straight for her. We don't actually see the collision, but clearly there's a collision. And then not too long afterwards, we have our protagonist kind of like narrow his eyes, like he noticed something, right? And I'll tell you what I thought. My first thought after he left her, because my initial thought was he would kidnap her. You know, kidnapping an idol. That's something that would happen, right? But he didn't, right? It was just a quick. Then gone. So my first thought was, okay, he probably stole something. And then it's not hard to make a leap from that to he stole the sapphire, right? Because this could be a big old elaborate scheme by her, especially because he called her a liar near the end of the episode, where she steals the sapphire and blames it on this mysterious criminal, right? And this guy, I guess, knew that somehow and stole it from her because she for some reason kept it on her person during the concert. I feel like my logic's breaking down the more I talk about this, but that's my working theory, that she stole the sapphire already and can act like somebody else did it for whatever reason. This guy somehow knew about that, stole it from her because she decided it was a good idea to keep it on her on the stage. There's like a lot of leaps of logic and stuff that goes into that theory. So I'm not saying it's like a concrete theory. I'm not gonna die on that hill or anything, right? I'm not going to gamble on that. I'm just saying if I have to have a working guess, because this is a detective mystery kind of show, I should probably have one. That is my working guess. We'll see exactly what happens, though, because I still don't know why she would even do any of that to begin with, but I guess we'll find out eventually. Next episode, probably. But I think that's about all I have to say on the episode. I did quite like it. I do continue to quite enjoy the show. It even has its moments that kind of remind me of Monogatari. Just kind of, you know, the banter, the back and forth, right? I can see it. I mean, I already made like some kind of Senju Gahara comparison, like I think last episode, right? And then we have interactions with her, right? Which you could almost kind of compare that to interactions between Araragi and Hachikuji, right? Which, yeah. If I had to compare it to something in Monogatari, that's what it would be. But yeah, I'm getting some Monogatari vibes here and there is all I'm saying. I mean, Monogatari is kind of on my mind currently because the Flaming Shark is reacting to it, so that probably helps a little bit, right? But, yeah, that's the episode. We'll see how things go in the next one, but for now, thank you for watching. I hope you click that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, support me on Patreon, watch more of my videos. All those things will be great, but bye-bye.